Good day, class!
I am Teacher Devon,
I am Teacher Joy, and
and we will discussing today about the Continental Drift Theory.
But first, before we formally start our discussion, let's have first an attendance.
Please, when you call your name, please say present. Abindan, Abiliar, Batulan, Ban, Himarangan, Ordineza. Alright, so since all of you are present, we will have a short recap for the last meeting we discussed.
So, anyone who wants to answer or who wants to share their ideas about what was our lesson all about last meeting?
That's right, Abindan.
Yes, very good, Miss Abindan. Anyone? Anyone?
Ordineza.
I want another hand, please. All right, Sibuko, very good. So now that you already recall what was our topic
last meeting,
yes,
we will talk
proceed
about
to our
new topic, which is the Continental Drift Theory. So me and Teacher Joy prepared some pictures for you to familiarize our lesson.
Yes, and after that, we will have a short video clip. We will provide a short video clip so that you will have a short overview about what we will going to discuss later on.
That's right. So here is the video.
We'll try to understand what Alfred Wegener's theory of continental drift means. According to Wegener, all the continents formed a single continental mass. This supercontinent was named as Pangaea, which meant all Earth. Then a mega ocean surrounded this single continental mass, and this mega ocean was called as Panthalassa, meaning all water. Alfred argued that around 200 million years ago, the supercontinent Pangaea began to split. Pangaea first broke into two large continental masses, which was named as Laurasia and Gondwana land. These two continental masses formed the northern and southern components, as one was in the north and the other was in south. After that, Laurasia and Gondwana land continued to break into various smaller continents that we see today. So this was Alfred Wegener's theory on continental drift.
After watching the video, what is Continental Drift Theory according to Alfred Wegener? Please raise your hand when you want to answer. Don't answer in chorus.
Yes, Miss Abiliar?
Oh, that's right.
Yes, very good, class. So, based from the video that we have shown you earlier, what is the supercontinent in your own words?
Okay, Mr. Ordineza, sorry.
Yes, that's right.
I want another answer.
Okay, another hand, please.
For that question.
Yes.
Okay, very good, Miss Sibuko. Okay, so next, what does Panthalassa means? Okay, that's right, Miss Abindan.
Yes, very good, class. So last question before we proceed to our next discussion. So when the Pangaea split, what was the two continent created? So anyone, please raise your hand.
Just give one answer for that question. Okay, Miss Himarangan. Very good, that's right. For the second one, who can answer? Miss Abiliar, please answer that question. Okay, that's right.
So, since everyone you here already and successfully answered all the questions, let's give ourselves a round of applause, please.
Very good. Well,
very good, class. That's a good start. All right, I think all of you here is excited about what we will do next. So this time we will going to do an activity, and this will be done in 4 groups, and you are going to draw your assigned continent in 15 minutes and present it in front of the class in the maximum of 2 minutes.
So group 1 will draw the Pangaea. Then the group 2 will draw the Pangaea with the Panthalassa. Then the group 3 will draw the Laurasia. And the last group, which is the group 4, will draw the Gondwana land.
Yes. Please listen carefully, class. So this will be your task for today. So again, group 1, you're going to draw Pangea or Pangea. And then group 2, Pangea with Pantalasa. Group 3, Laurasha. And group 4, Gondwanalanda.
Is the instruction is clear to you, class? Okay, very good. That's right.
So we have also here, class, the rubrics for your performance task. So this will serve as your guide for your task today. So the criteria are, we have the content accuracy, the creativity, work ethic, and overall presentation. So the rate would be unacceptable, which has 2 points, acceptable, which has 3 points, good for 4 points, and then the highest is excellent, which has 5 points.
So the overall scoring is for the content is 40%, for the creativity 30%, and for the discipline or cooperation is 10%, and for the overall presentation is 20%. Then the total of 100%.
So class, you should please be guided with this rubric so that you can have the basis for your task.
Yes, you can have a highest grade for
Yes.
this performance test. Is the instruction is clear and the criteria and the rubrics?
Yes. Any more questions?
Okay, so time starts now. Congratulations, class. Job well done. Thank you for your efforts.
Yes. So group 1 got the highest score since they provided accurate information that are needed for today's
Yeah.
task. So since every one of you here got provided an effort and information that are needed for our next discussion, we will proceed to our next discussion, which will cover the Continental Drift Theory, to be discussed with Miss Devon and
Her.
yes, me also.
Teacher Joy.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is Continental Drift Theory? So, Continental Drift Theory was proposed by Alfred Wegener in 1912. It was first put forward by Abraham Ortelius in 1956 before fully being developed by Alfred Wegener. The theory deals with the distribution of the oceans and the continents.
Yes, and according to Wegener's continental drift theory, all the continents were one single continental mass called a supercontinent or the Pangaea, and a mega ocean surrounded the supercontinent, and the mega ocean is known by the name Pantalasa. So please take note of that, class. These are important information that we will going to
We'll have an
exam.
assessment.
Yes. So another is, although Wegener's initial theory did not cover mantle convention until Arthur Holmes later proposed the theory.
Next is a supercontinent was named Pangaea and the mega ocean was called Pantalasa. Please take down notes. Then next is, according to this theory, the supercontinent Pangaea began to split some 200 million years back.
Yes. And Pangaea first split into two big continental masses known as Gondwanaland and Laurasia, forming the southern and northern modules respectively. So that information is very crucial. So please take down notes, class. Later, Gondwanaland and Laurasia continued to break into several smaller continents that exist today.
Yeah, that's important. Don't forget that. So, there are evidences that supporting the continental drift theory. So, first is the matching of continents, or called jigsaw fit. So, the coastline of South America and Africa fronting each other have a remarkable and unique match. The next is in 1964, Bolliard created a map using a computer program to find the right fit of the Atlantic margin, and it proved to be quiet.
Yes. So, second is rocks of the same age across the ocean. So, this also supported the theory. So, the radiometric dating methods have helped in the correlating the formation of rocks present in different continents across the ocean. So, the ancient rocks belts on the coast of Brazil match with those found in Western Africa. Also, the old marine deposits found in the coast of South America and Africa belong to the Jurassic Age. So imagine how was that, class. So this implies that the ocean never existed before that time.
Third one is the tillite. So it is a sedimentary rock made from glacier deposits. The Gondwanaland system of sediments from India is recognized as having its counterparts in 6 different landmasses in the southern hemisphere. Then next is the counterparts of the series are found in Madagascar, Africa, Antarctica, Falkland Island, and Australia, not to mention India.
Yes.
Remember that places.
So at the base, the system has thick tillite signifying widespread and sustained glaciation. So generally, the similarity of the Gondwana type sediments shows that these landmasses had exceptionally similar origins. So the glacial tillite gives clear evidence for palaeoclimates that the drifting of continents.
See? That's how the evidences of
Yes.
Continental Drift Theory. And the fourth one is the placer deposits. So the presence of abundant placer deposits of gold along the Ghana coast and the complete lack of its source rocks in the area is phenomenal fact. Then the gold-bearing veins are present in Brazil, and it is evident that the gold deposits of Ghana in Africa are obtained from the Brazil plateau from the time when the two continents were beside each other.
Also, the widespread distribution of Permo-Carboniferous glacial sediments in South America, Africa, Madagascar, Arabia, India, Antarctica, and Australia was one of the major pieces of evidence for the theory of continental drift. So they are first connected since then. And also, we have the last
I think it's the last. Oh yeah, the last one.
Yes.
Go
so
ahead,
the last.
Teacher Joy.
So the last one is the distribution of fossils. So it is the interpretations that lemurs occur in India, Africa, and Madagascar led to the theory of a landmass named Leomora, connecting these three land masses. So Mesosaurus was a tiny reptile adapted to shallow brackish water. And also the skeleton of these creatures are found in the Traver formations of Brazil and Southern Cape province of South Africa.
So that are the 5 evidences of Wegener's continental drift theory. That's right, me, Teacher Joy?
Yes. So
Okay.
class, that was a very crucial information to take down notes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have next is the force for drifting. So, force for drifting is the Wegener's propose that the movement accountable for the drifting of the continents was instigated by tidal force and pole fleeing force.
Next is the polar fleeing force relates to the rotation of the Earth.
And also, it is also the shape of the Earth. So, the second force that was proposed by Wegener, this is the tidal force.
Though most of the scholars consider these forces to be insufficient. Ano? Aha!
Yes. So since that's all our discussion for today, so I hope you have learned something.
Yeah.
So before that, we will have short questions, several questions.
For you,
Yes. So
for
this
us
is
to evaluate
Yes,
if
this is-
you really understand the lesson we had earlier.
Okay. This is also to determine your critical thinking. Yes.
Yeah. So, okay, number one question, Miss Teacher Joy.
So, if you were a scientist, would you support Wegener's theory? Explain briefly. So, anyone, please raise your hand. Do not answer in chorus, please.
Okay.
Also, class, this will serve as your
Graded oral recitation.
yes. So, Miss Batulan, yes. Okay.
That's right.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, another
Your
answer for
opinions
that
is
question.
nice, yes.
Miss Robert. Mr. Robert. Okay.
Yes. Okay,
That's
that's
right.
Good
So,
point, Rover.
Yeah. So, number two, or
Excuse
the
me, class.
second question is, if you were Wegener, how would you support your theory? Why did you choose this type of information? Okay, Mr. Ruwalban. Okay. Thank you for that wonderful answer, Mr. Ruwal.
Yes. Who wants to add, class? Okay. None. So let's proceed to our next question. What do you think is the reason why the Continental Drift Theory rejected? So, class, this is also the easiest question. We had
Yeah.
already discussed this earlier. Okay, Miss Seletuna.
Oh, that's
All right.
That's
Very
a
good.
point.
Yes, good point, Miss Seletuna. So, next
In-
question.
Our last question, this is the last question we prepare. So, in your own words, how will you describe the Continental Drift Theory and support your answer?
Okay, everyone who wants to answer? Anyone? This will serve as your oral recitation, so kindly put some effort.
Yeah.
So anyone?
Abiliar.
Okay, Miss Abiliar. Okay,
Thank you for that.
okay, Miss Abiliar. Very good point. So since all of your answer is correct, since it is situational, yes, opinionated. So a very good class. This shows that you really listened to our discussion a while ago. So that was a good start.
But before that, you have any question for us?
Yes. Another questions we should you can ask
Yeah.
from us so that we can proceed to our next task. All right.
So far.
None so far.
Okay,
So
very good.
since none of you has a follow-up question from us, we will proceed to our next task, which is
The essay time. To really evaluate your knowledge, we prepared a formative test.
Yes. So the direction for this class is you're going to explain briefly the given question and you're going to write it down in a 1/4 sheet of paper. So the question here is, how does the Continental Drift Theory affect and transform the world? So give at least 5 sentences in minimum.
5 sentences minimum.
That will be 10 points.
Yes.
So class, please pass your papers to Mr. Ruel, your classmate.
mayor.
So Mr. Ruel, please secure the papers and kindly distribute that to us later after dismissal.
Yes. Because we will have a little assessment or a short assessment for you.
Yes.
Don't worry, class, because it's just very easy. It is multiple choice and essay type.
So, are you ready, class?
Okay.
Alright, so very good. Are you done, class? If yes, please pass your papers. Okay, ballpens up. Okay, please pass your papers to Mr. Ruel, your classmate.
Because since we are done in your assessment, so we also prepare an enhancement activity. But don't worry, class, you will pass it on next meeting. So in the enhancement activity is you will create a concept map about Continental Drift Theory and be creative enough.
Yes, be creative. And also, you can do it, you can attach it in illustration board to whatever size you may like. Since
Yeah.
a concept map is I think it would suit about 1/4 of illustration.
1/8
1/8,
illustration
okay.
board.
1/8 illustration would do.
Because
But it's up to you, class.
because the culmination is coming, and we will
Yes.
put that there.
We will choose one representative to represent our
Yeah. About the
our-
Continental Drift Theory.
Yes. We will represent also our section. Okay.
That's right. So for your assignment, you will pass it next week, not next meeting. So for your assignment, find a partner and cut out the Pangaea out the continents in the world map and paste it on a 1/8 illustration board. While doing your assigned task, record yourselves while making your output for documentation. This will serve as your performance task and will be graded separately. That's right, Teacher
Yes.
Joy?
Yes, but so your enhancement activity is not the same with this assignment. So
Yeah.
please be mindful, class. So are we clear, class? Any more question regarding with the assignment and also with the enhancement activity?
Yeah,
All right, very good.
that's
So
right.
we are expecting that the enhancement activity again, next meeting rather, and then the assignment we will you're going to pass it on next week, not next week rather. Sorry for that.
That's right. And I hope that you will be creative to your enhancement activity and for your assignment, because
This will
you
also
know,
serve as your performance task, guys.
Yeah. So we can decide. We can decorate it in the assignment
Yes,
combination.
yes. So I hope every one of you had a fruitful day with us, and I hope next meeting you will have the same energy as we have today.
And we hope you
Yes.
got a lot knowledge from us.
Yes. So to end this discussion, we would like to give you
Or leave you a code.
Yes, a quote to give you an inspiration. So, Continental Drift Theory is the movement across the Earth's surface through geological times by Alfred Wegener. All right. So thank you, class, and God bless us all.
Bye.